will work out. Mark said he asked the superstars about their commitment to making things work and said that he, quote, enjoyed hearing that conviction, and we've got some time to see how it translates on the court. So, Shannon, are you buying this from Sean Marks?
Skip, look, I don't believe Sean Marks. I really don't. Because let me tell you why, Skip. He said he talked to Kyrie, talked to KD. Now, you talked to Kyrie. Kyrie didn't tell you that he was leaving the team. He didn't tell you why he was leaving the team. And he didn't tell you when he's coming back to join the team. He just told you, yeah, I'm looking forward to gelling. Now, Sean Marks said, so he talked to Kyrie. He said, but he also said, you hope there's an adequate excuse, more than an adequate, as to why he needs personal time. You talked to him and didn't ask him? Wait a minute. Hold on, Skip. Your employee left, didn't tell you jack. You got him on the phone. Instead of asking him, hey, Kyrie, is everything okay? When are you coming back? The only thing you ask him, hey, you know we trying James Harden. You cool with that? You gonna be able to play with him? Okay, click, bye. Am I the only one? Maybe it's just me, Skip. Maybe I've never been anyone's boss, Skip. I've never been in the position where somebody didn't come to work or somebody didn't do something. I had to ask them very important questions. But Skip, I was thinking, if you a boss of somebody, if somebody all of a sudden doesn't show up to work, you're gonna call it like, hey, is everything okay, man? What's going on? Is there something we can help you with? When do you play? Okay, when do you plan on getting back? You ask none of that. All you ask is, what about gelling with James Harden? I get it, Skip. What was he supposed to do? What was Kyrie supposed to say? Hell no, I ain't gonna gel with him. It's easy to say that. Saying that, doing that, actually on the basketball court, they're two different things. Skip, it might work out beautiful. It might be some of the most beautiful basketball we've ever seen. It might be Showtime Lakers. It might be Golden State in its heyday. Tremendous ball movement. I don't see how it happens when you have two ball-dominant players. In order for Kyrie to be spectacular, he needs the ball. In order for James Harden to be spectacular, he needs the ball. Kevin Durant is spectacular because he's Kevin Durant. He doesn't need the ball as much as they do. He can handle the ball, can pull up from 30, can mid-range, post you up, free throw. I get all that. But Kevin Durant, Kyrie, and James Harden need the ball to get a rhythm. Kevin Durant can catch and shoot. That's not Kyrie's game. That's not James Harden's game. So it's easy to say that, oh, yeah, we're going to jail to go. Oh, yeah, I look forward to it. But I think a more important question for you, Sean, that you should have asked, and I understand that your job is to make sure when you accumulate talent, you put it together, how well does it go together? You're not going to ask Kyrie when he going to rejoin the team? You're not going to ask Kyrie why he left the team in the beginning? I'm just saying, Skip, I just think those are things that you probably should have asked, along with, can you play with James Harden?
So you were saying that Sean Marks is flat out lying about having spoken to Kyrie, Kevin, and to James Harden about whether this will work.
Skip, my thing, I'm trying to figure out, Kyrie didn't tell you that he was leaving. He didn't tell you why he was leaving. He doesn't tell you that he's coming back. You have him on the phone, and you don't ask him. Sean Marks said something, he said, I hope there's an adequate reason why he needed personal time. Skip, you got the man on the phone. Don't you think that's something you should find out?
How do you know he didn't find that out?
He said, you hope there's an adequate excuse.
How do you know he can't speak about it publicly?
How about
if Kyrie's in some sort of counseling, it's highly possible that this is confidential and he has to tiptoe around.
So he lied because all he had to do was say, look, Kyrie needed personal time. You don't say, you hope.
Well, I mean, that's just a general statement. That's in general. You in general, not him. You in general would hope that your employee had an adequate excuse if he just suddenly leaves the
So Kyrie couldn't say, well, I needed some time away, blah, blah, blah. And you dress it up and says, hey, Kyrie needed personal time. You don't come out and say you hope he does. You already know because Kyrie told you. Or you knew.
Well, he did say that it's imminent, his return, and that he expressed excitement about getting back with this team. And then he went into detail about how each of the three volunteered to him, according to him, their willingness to sacrifice on a nightly basis to win a championship together. And he said they brought it up. I didn't have to. They used the word sacrifice.
Can I ask you a question?
Each of the three. That's what Sean Marks said. Maybe he's a liar, but I don't think he is.
Let me ask you a question. Now, he said his imminent return. Well, why didn't Kyrie tell him about his imminent departure?
Well, maybe he did, and he can't express it.
Come on, Skip.
Well, come on. No, you come on. Do you know what this era we're in with the counseling? Okay? Is it possible that there's an issue we don't have any idea about that he has gone through?
Well, the reports are Kyrie did not reach out to any of the organization. He texted teammates. That's what he did. Now, maybe the reports are off. Maybe everybody is lying. But this is what we know. This is not fact. This is not conjecture. This is not innuendo. Kyrie stepped away. And Kyrie didn't, and is not back. And this is 5 games into the season. Now, we can speculate what they say they're going to play together. They say they're looking forward to it. This is what they dreamed for all their lives. That's what they can say. But this is what we know. Kyrie stepped away, and Kyrie is not there now.
Okay. Is he going to be back soon? You betting against that?
I don't know. What soon? Okay. What soon?
Within the week.
We'll see.
Yeah. That's what he's indicating.
That's not an indication.
Yeah. Well, he's not at liberty to speak about some private matters concerning Kyrie Irving.
How you know it's private matter? You assuming.
Well,
see, you just got upset at me for assuming, but you assuming it's a private matter.
You're assuming much worse than I'm assuming.
No, I'm not assuming
I'm giving him his privacy.
Skip, all I said was that Kyrie didn't tell. Skip, how about this? With Charlie, I need some time. I need to step away. I'm going to be away for a few weeks.
Okay, obviously, but you're not Kyrie Irving.
Skip, all I'm saying is there's a level of professionalism. Skip, you don't have to get into great detail.
Okay, I got it. But you don't know what's going on with him, so you can't even speculate on what's going on with him.
But you speculating that there's something going on with him.
Okay, but you're out of bounds to say that Sean Marks should just be open, hearted about it.
Skip, that's not what I said.
Okay. You're calling this man a liar. And I don't know Sean Marks, but I do know him by association because I know a lot of people who've worked closely with him. He is highly regarded, high character. He's a product of the San Antonio system, the Greg Popovich protege that he became as a GM.
So Sean Marks is incapable of lying?
No, I'm not saying he's incapable. Okay. Nobody's incapable of lying. Okay. But his MO is, his reputation in the league is, he would not make this up.
Skip, I'm not jumping to any conclusions. I'm not saying what was divulged or what wasn't divulged. Like we said, all I said is that Kyrie, the report said Kyrie informed his teammates that he wasn't going to be there tonight. All I said, if you can inform your teammates, no matter what, so it was personal enough that you needed to step away, but you could tell your teammates, but it wasn't personal enough for you to step away that you can call your employer.
Okay. How do we know for a fact he didn't text or call Sean Marks or go up above Sean Marks into the ownership? How do you know that for a fact?
So wouldn't you like to refer that down to your head coach? Because the head coach said he had no damn idea what Kyrie was. So did he say that? Is that a lie?
I don't know. Well, you don't know either.
Skip.
Okay, so I just want to get it on record right here, right now. Sean Marks made up the fact that he spoke to Kyrie, Kevin, and James about would this work.
Skip.
He also said that he spoke to James before the trade was made.
Skip, obviously you talk to the player that's coming in and says, okay, you understand what we have. You understand that the likelihood of you scoring 30 a night is not going to happen. The likelihood of you being able to dominate. I'm not saying that, Skip. All I'm saying is that the way he's talking about it, he said, you hope there's an adequate excuse. Well, Skip, if you know what's going on, you know it's more than an adequate excuse for you to step away.
I don't know. Once you get in that area, you are in the grayest of areas, and you can't be public with it.
No, Skip, I'm not saying be public. All I'm saying is that he could have said, Kyrie has more than an adequate excuse. If he says that, boom, That doesn't mean he didn't share any pertinent information to what may or may not be going on with Kyrie. Skip, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that Kyrie has or has not. All I'm saying is you talk to the man.
Okay, but the question at hand is, did he ask Kyrie, Kevin, and James about would they be willing to fit together? And the first thing you said was that there's no way he talked to Kyrie because, remember, you said, well, what was he supposed to say? Well, he could have said, to use your term, hell no. I mean, what if Kyrie had just told him, there's no way I'm going to play with James Harden? He might have.
He might have told him that, Skip. My thing is that I'm thinking is that if you got the guy on the phone and you ask him, could he play with someone,
okay,
don't you?
I got it.
That's all.
Okay, but the point of what we're doing this topic on is, can they play together? Did Sean Marks do his homework? And is he lying about the fact that each volunteered to him, hey, I know I'm going to have to sacrifice? I believe that all happened.
But let me ask you a question. Kyrie was unwilling to sacrifice in Cleveland to be number 2. For whatever reason, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown started to come on, and Kyrie Irving was unwilling to sacrifice in Boston. Now, all of a sudden, Kyrie, out of the kindness of his heart, says, you know what?
Okay, well, that's your right to speculate that he won't do it, okay?
So what do we, hold on, forget speculation. What has his history shown us?
That he's one of the best clutch shooters in basketball. He hit a shot that won LeBron a championship.
He hit a shot. He hit the greatest shot in NBA history. It's better than Ray Allen. But that's not what I've asked you. What has his history shown you about sharing, about compromising? What has his history said about that?